This is Oklahoma Aikido in Louisville, Kentucky, USA. And this is Richard Fowler, and this is George Baumler, and I'm John Kilpatrick. And today I want to give a little demonstration of a Kuta principle that's called swinging gait. And so here's a little video with me doing a swinging gait. Talking about swinging gait. And the idea of the swinging gait is that even if you have something that's movable, you can push against it and use it to enhance the power of your strikes. So here I have a gait that will swing, and what they mean is that if I'm here, I can grab this gate and use the gate to give me extra leverage coming into my stride. So I'm here, and there's a gate there, and I need to strike something. And I have done experiments with this and been able to demonstrate that it really does increase your power. Now, here's the application for this, some of the applications for this video. And as you saw with the gate, you know, you're pulling on the gate and you use the momentum of the gate to help put power into your techniques. And so if we have one application of this, George, you want to be right over there, is say that Richard's a friend of mine and George is attacking him, or maybe I'm police or military or something and George is a guy we're trying to get and Richard is an innocent bystander, as if there's any such thing. But he's there and I want to get to George to stop George from attacking Richard. I can come in here, grab Richard and use him to propel me into George. So if I did that, it looks like this, see? And so Richard ends up being the swinging gait. When I grab here, it moves him. He's not rigid. So he's like that gait that will swing, but it really gives a lot more power to the technique, to my punch, and I've experimented with this and measured it and all, so I know it gives more power. I tend to not to believe any of this stuff, but it actually does help. So that's one application of swinging gait. Another application of swinging gait is called protecting the baby. And I'm just using a striking helmet here for a baby. The baby, the guys who brought Kuta to the United States were mercenaries, and one of the things they did was blow things up. So the baby would be their explosives, and say they are planning to set their explosives and blow somebody up, and somebody, for some strange reason, decides they want to interfere with that. Well, you're carrying the baby here, and you want to punch this guy. You can use the mass of your explosive like that gate. You punch and you swing this back, and the momentum, the inertia of this bomb helps throw your body forward because the bomb doesn't want to move backwards. So here, something that would normally be a liability can really become an asset. Another application of swinging gait would be where I'm standing up, say I'm being slovenly, or I've been hit and I've been knocked up against the wall. So I'm leaning up against the wall. As I go to punch, I can push myself away from the wall. So I push with this shoulder in order to throw my punch. So, you know, I'm here and I've, say, been knocked up against the wall and the guy's coming to hit me again. I can push off of the wall to put power into my punch from that awkward position. So another way, application of swinging gait is taking falls. So say that Richard is going to do Kuta with me, and I can pull him into me and hit him, and so with this movement, this of pulling him in, I'm pushing up from the mat. Back up. I'm pushing up from the mat with my shoulder and punching, so this gives me power in the punch, but he's also the swinging gait again. I'm pulling him into me. I've got two, in a sense, two swinging gaits. I'm pushing off the floor, but I'm also pulling on him to pull him into this punch, and then depending on how he falls, I can get a foot in there for a kick or whatever also. So those are all applications of the swinging gait. You want to